The last application step in Part 3, Think to Grow of the Bible Study Process, is develop your theology. In order to do that, I'm going to think about my text, Romans 12, 1 through 2, which says, I appeal to you, therefore, brothers, by the mercies of God, to present your bodies a living sacrifice, holy and acceptable to God, which is your spiritual worship. Do not be conformed to this world, but be transformed by the renewal of your mind, that by testing you may discern what is the will of God, what is good and acceptable and perfect. I'm also going to consider other texts I previously investigated that were related to my text, and ask myself these two questions. How does my study confirm what I understood about God, myself, God's relationship to people? Question 2. How does my study change what I thought I understood about God, myself, God's relationship to people? Here's how I answered these questions. First, my study of Romans 12, 1 through 2 and the related text confirmed that God is the one who transforms me. He opens and renews my mind to perceive and understand His will and to be able to distinguish good from evil. My part in my spiritual transformation is to look to Jesus and to study God's Word. Next, my study also confirmed that God is merciful. He is the giver of mercies, and I am the receiver. I learned that God's mercies are the conduit that enables me to live a holy, sacrificial life. I also found confirmation that God is the approver. He is the one who approves, and I am the one who must be approved of. I should never put myself in the position of approving God. Neither should I put myself in the position of approving of others, since that actually belongs to God alone. This was a good reminder. Finally, I was unsure about God's will, what it was. Before this study, I wondered if it was like a hidden secret that when discovered would tell me things like who I was supposed to marry, what job I was supposed to do, and where I was supposed to live. I learned that God's will includes laws and principles for right living. God's will also includes the authoritative decisions that He makes and brings about in the lives of believers in regard to Christian calling and ministry.